Hello and welcome back to Vlogmas Day 5. Can you believe it? We're almost a weekend. Almost. I'm so excited. Today is going to be a very exciting day. We have a new ink we have to test. We also have a gift from Me that I'm very excited about. When I tell you I cannot wait to open this up so I can put her on the road. I'm gagging. I'm so gagging. I really want, this is a side note and totally irrelevant, but I'm random like that. I totally want to go get like a polish change. My nail appointment is in until next week, and I don't know if I could wait that long. Now, I try to get something French, especially for Vlogmas, because I go get my nails done every 3 weeks. And usually when I used to do every 2 weeks, but I noticed at 2 weeks, my nails still look new. So I started doing every 3 weeks and it was perfect. But that last week is it starts to get a little grimy. Starts to get a little grimy. And I'm usually very good with knowing when to post certain things and how to angle things, but when you're posting every day, it can get a bit hectic, but we're going to get through it. We're going to power through. I mean, you may have to live with these polka dots for another week, and I know my nail girl, she's going to be like, girl, no, just wait. But she's cool like that. She's not rude at all. We love Trinity over here. But today I have, I really wish I could talk about the item right now, but you'll see it in the segments. We also have a tea of the day. Some of you guys have been giving me tea brand recommendations. Thank you so much. Keep them coming. Some of the brands, I'm not sure. I mentioned it to one of the girlies who told me about a tea brand. I don't know it off the top of my head right now, but as soon as I read it, I looked it up on the internet. And I want to say I saw the brand at Home Goods, but I could be wrong because, all of those like tins and bags of tea that they have, they all start to look the same. It's probably not the brand they're talking about, but it's probably like in the same like tin or bag of packaging that they use. So I'm really excited. It's kind of like their candles. Some of their candles remind you of Diptyque, but the contents though, like I feel like some brands try to outsmart you with packaging. Like, oh, it looks like ... Some things I don't mind a dupe, but a lot of things I rather get the real thing because I love me some Diptyque. Love me some Diptyque. So if I ever mention a candle to y'all that's not Diptyque, trust me, it's good. It's good. It's good. Oh, it's good. Are you guys' Black Friday items already coming in? My Black Friday item said it shipped out. Well, not item, but it's items in one package. I only shopped at one place for Black Friday. I believe I mentioned that already. And I honestly wanted I wanted that item to be one of the items for my gift from Me, but it's an item that's missing from the package. So it'll just be something that I show you guys in January. I'm sure it'll restock soon. So I'm not stressed about it, but I do have another item that can replace that just in case. I don't really depend on Black Friday items to get here just naturally. I don't. If it comes early, it does. I usually don't have a problem with the places I order for Black Friday. I did I think her name is her name Dash of Daisy? Daisy, not Dash of Daisy. I'll put her name up. But she is a chef, I believe, and she has like pots and she's known for her seasoning. And I bought seasoning from her before, and it's great. And she had this pot that I wanted that I was like, should I get it? Should I get it? The pot was originally $110, and now it's $55. And I'm like, do you need a new pot? But for $55, I don't know. She had a lot of her stuff is already sold out. And I believe it was since Black Friday she's had the sale. So maybe until everything is sold out. But yeah. I'm not sure what my camera is doing. But it's been interesting today. But guess what? We're going to give it to you anyway. Yeah. So I'm going to move on to the next segment. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what's up in the comments. Are you still shopping? Are you done shopping? Is everybody on your list checked off? Do you have a list of people? Or do you just buy for one person? Yeah. My tea yesterday was just okay. It wasn't spectacular. But it was still good. You know, but to me it was just a regular cup of tea. Which I'm down for that too. But yeah. On to the next segment. Okay, so today's color is very deep. I don't want to say that it's a solid black, but it does look like it has a sheen to it, but it is very bold. Let's get a little closer. It is not a black. It looks like a very, very dark, I want to say burgundy. Like if we look at day one, that's clearly like a Bordeaux with some gold shimmer. But yikes. Today was a very bold color. But we shall see by the end of the video what it looks like. But I'm not mad at it. I actually love it. Because you can tell it's not like... You can tell it's not just a straight black. Like, as it's drying, I'm over here blowing, trying for it to dry quickly, but it's beautiful. Maybe on the swatch for socials, I'll be able to get some lighter swatches in and really see how's it going. Speaking of, let's zoom out. Yesterday's swatch, I went back with this. I call it a dipper, but let me see if I can find the packaging. I call it a dipper, but I'm just like, I know that's not the actual name of it. And I have, here it is. So this is from Michael's. I purchased these, and you get them in packs. It's a 5-pack. So that's what I use to get to the bottom of the bottles. So if I wanted shimmer, like for these tests, I want to see all the dimensions of the color. That's why I show my scribble scrabble in my in my social postings, because I have more room to move around. Plus, I don't really want to do a whole page in my new journal, which Hobonichi is a planner. I know in my social post I said it was a journal, but it's just my journal. So anywho, yesterday I went back and I used the item that I used for the droplets, the thing I just showed you. So I used this to get to the bottom of the bottle, because all of that shimmer from yesterday, and I just put it in the middle of the swatch. Look at this. Hopefully you can see. Let me move this out the way. This is just something I made when my friend had a ceramics. My friend had a ceramics class for her birthday, and it was something that I made, and I just realized that it could be perfect for ink. Anywho, look at that. Do you see? But I love the fact that I had to go to the bottom of the bottle to get that. Like, I feel like, some people that write with very fine pens, they're afraid to use shimmer and glitter. They just buy straight inks. And I just, I can't live with that type of negativity in my life. I need to know what this ink could do, because like I said yesterday, ink is not cheap, baby girl. Okay? It's fairly inexpensive though. Like even Mont Blanc, I think this holiday season, I need to diversify my ink collection. But do you see that? I know some of y'all are cringing like, oh my God, I could never. But I love that blue. I end up really liking the blue. Remember I said it was a strong 8? Growth. But if we look closer, like, you see that? That's so pretty. Like, it's a deep color, a deep base color, but it has that gold. Ooh. Okay. What number are we giving it? What number would you give today's ink? Let's start rating the inks, if you want to. I'm going to say this is a strong 9 for me. I like a deep, just my own love for black. This is definitely a fave. I feel like it will be really pretty in like a letter to your friend. That's one of the things I want to start doing for 2026. I want to start, I feel like we take for granted like pen and paper, like sending letters to friends instead of like sending them a text message. If you want to say something lengthy, put it on a postcard. Hey girl, I was thinking about you. I love you. Happy holidays. Boom. It don't even have to be long and drawn out, Instead of that text message, send a card or a Christmas card. I bought these Christmas cards. Let me zone out. Zone out, Ernest. Let me zoom out. So I bought these Christmas cards from, I think I got them from TJ Maxx. And I'm going to be sending those out. But I just thought, instead of sending like the Christmas holiday texts to people, I'm going to send out actual cards. Now, I always have this intention of doing it, and then I never do it. But I actually bought the cards, so I have to send them out. I have to send them out soon. Like, I feel like Christmas cards should have went out in November. Some people send them out in October. Hello. But anyway, I'm really loving today's color. Are you kidding me? The more it dries, the more I'm in love. My God. Okay. Yes. So let me know if you like today's color. Again, this was a project that I made at my friend's birthday party. So I can't link it, but you could take a ceramics course and make your own inkwell. I think you should do it. I really low-key want to really book an appointment and make one that I saw online at this stationery shop that I feel like I could totally make it. And it's sold out. I was just like, I could make that. It's pretty much the same thing, but the dip was deeper, so you can it can hold your pen. You know what I was really trying to do with this? I wanted to make one of those wells that people like slice onion in, like they make like a onion, like a vinaigrette with onions in them. And this was supposed to be like my pour, like the onions and the vinegar and blah, blah, blah. I was trying to be fancy, but when I saw the one that I'm talking to you about from that stationery shop, I was like, wait a minute, mine can do that, but it can't. Like, my lip isn't deep enough for the pen to stay. But it gave me an idea. They didn't have a wait list for the item. It's just like a ceramics situation. And it was $100. But it was cute. It was super cute. I'd pay $100 for it. You know, I pay $100 for a lot of things that some of y'all will probably look at me crazy over. But yes, next segment. So, the gift from me to me. Can you guess what it is? I mean, look at the box size. And I know you're jealous of the way I wrap my gifts because you're so perfect. You're right. It is day 5. Gift from me to me. I can't believe I want to scream. I'm not, because that's going to give away something. I was just about to blow it. But anyway, the gift from me to me. Let's go. Let me know if you guessed it right the first time. Like, I'm low-key shaking right now because I wanted to open this up so bad and show y'all when I first got it. Day 5. Did you guess it? Did you guess? Did you guess? Did you guess? I don't know if the box is kind of grimy, but it's something from Conklin. So I purchased this during Fountain Pen Day at Atlas Stationery. It's so funny. I have their postcard right here. Look how they made the bean an ink bottle. Girl. Wasn't we talking about yesterday? We were talking about packaging yesterday. That makes me happy. Okay. Okay. Don't judge me. Just know I'm an only child. And I live for moments like this. Why is my camera shaking? Because I'm shaking. Oh my gosh. Wow. Do you see her? getting her slumber, just laying there. Girl. Okay. Girl. Okay, that's bothering me. I can't even tell you how good this feels in my hand. Girl. Do you see that 1898? Girl. Look at this nib. Look at this nib. Okay, I'm I'm gonna stop fangirling over my pen. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Let's zoom in. Whoa. She is divine. She's divine. She's a stub. I believe she's a stub. She's either a stub or I don't think she's a medium. Does it say? I know either one is what I wanted. So either way, it's a win. Do you see her? Look at that. I'm sorry I was all in your grill just now. But look at this. This barrel on the side. All these beautiful... Remember I told you I have a color scheme with my pens. It either has to be green or neutrals. There's some greens in there. Some greens. I kind of cheated because the price was so good. But do you see that big glob of orange right here? And oh my God. I don't know. I grew a love for Conklin pens. I blame Atlas Stationery because they always have such beautiful ones. There's another one on my list that I want that definitely fits. Definitely fits the color scheme. And I fell in love with the green in the swirls. I don't know. This could be a slippery slope. First, it was Twisby. Now this. Do you see that? Do you see why I wanted to open? Oh, my God. Oh, I love, and I really fell in love with the cigar-shaped pens towards the end of the year. There's some beautiful ones. There's the Pilot ones that I really like. The Esterbrook. Let me tell you something. When I went to that expo, that stationery expo, not too long ago, I had a ST. Was it an ST? I believe it was a ST. In my hand. And her name, what was her name? I forget her name. But when I tell you she had swirls, she was like a neutral girl. And she had swirls as well, but when the light hit her, she had like these beaming streams of gold through the marbling. It was a beautiful pen. Now, the price, again, made me choke a little bit. It did. But the writing experience was nice. They let me write with it and everything. And I fell in love. So I know eventually I'll get one of those. Because I am addicted to these cigar-shaped pens. Oh my gosh. Now I love my Twisbees, and I love that their shape is unique and they hold a lot of ink. But this right here, and it just feels good in your hand. Like, look, my hand just, oh God. And I love silver. I love silver so much. And this is definitely a rabbit hole that I'm willing to go down. Let me know if you have Cocklan's. If you do, what color? What color? What color do you have? I want to know. She's an amazing girl. She is. I don't even know like where to put her. But anyway, let me know if you have a Cocklan pen, or if you're looking at some Cocklan pens. I know Atlas Stationery and Amazon has some really good prices for the Cocklan pens. You know, with Amazon, you don't really have a choice with nib sizes. They usually have more of the wider nib pens on Amazon. Atlas, unless it's a very popular pen, they don't have, unless it's a very popular pen, some of the sizes are gone. But for the most part, they had a pretty good variety with most pens. And yeah, check them out. And let me know if you have one, if you love them. Even if you don't feel like you only have to say nice things. But you know, as long as you're not rude, I'm down for constructive criticism. But this is my gift from me to me. By now, you should have liked, comment, or subscribed by now. Right about here is where you need to hit that like button. Bow if you like the video. But yeah, my gift from me to me. Oh my God! Okay, we did it. Oh my gosh, we did it. Every day I anticipate getting to this portion of the video. I'm just like, okay, no hiccups. Oh my goodness, let me tell you, last night. Now, how I structure these videos is I create the video during my lunch break, and after work, I edit. Well, you know, I get myself together and then I start editing. I do little pieces as I go throughout the night, so it doesn't seem daunting, right? So, I create the video during my lunch break. I get off of work, and a little bit after that, I start editing, right? Now, I don't post to social about the same day content until the live video is up. When the full form video is up, the VlogMas video on YouTube is up. That is when I post to socials, so people know, hey, the video's here. Now, before yesterday, I really wanted to cry, like, and it's just a part of Vlogmas. You go cry a little bit. It's cool, but so I'm doing my thing. Yesterday was my posting day for Instagram as well. So I had Instagram, TikTok, and Shorts to post to. Mind you, I post TikTok and Shorts every day, so that was cool. But I created the video. Everything was fine. Everything was going well. So Instagram didn't have to wait all day for the video. I usually do an intro in my stories, and then after my intro, I post like some funny stuff, or I post some stationery related stuff, or I just talk. But yesterday, I just posted like an intro, and then I posted some other random things, and I said, you know what? I'm going to post the video that I did for day 3, since they didn't get day 3, right? So I posted the video for day 3. It was still after work. I posted that. And then I said, when the next video, the current day, is ready, I'll post that too. Everything was going fine. Created my, I got my video queued up, edited, everything, boom. before I completed my video in Instagram, I saved it. Because I usually do that just for a backup of a backup. Because I save it as a plain video. No voices, no sounds, no nothing. I saved it. Boom. It's saying it's fine. I went back and I said, you know what? Let me create it in TikTok first. From the save video. Went to TikTok. And I noticed something was different. And I said, wait a minute, let me turn the volume up. The beginning of the video started fine. And all the rest of the video was in slow motion. When I tell you I wanted to cry, I wanted to cry like that was an understatement. Because at the time, I'm panicking. So I didn't know what to do. I'm like, okay, what am I going to do? It's too late. I can't recreate it. The sun is gone. I used the Lord's light box, So I used the Lord's ring light. Like, how am I going to recreate? So I'm panicking, right? And then I said, you know what? Let me go back to the Instagram video. Maybe something went wrong in Instagram. I re-downloaded it. Everything was fine in Instagram. I re-downloaded it. Everything was fine. So I said, you know what? At least Instagram will get it right. We'll get it the way it's supposed to be. And then I could just download it from Instagram. You could download the video after it's created and it'll do that little logo at the end. But I can always crop that out. But it says Instagram on the side. It's annoying. But anyway, follow me while I ramble. Because I feel like a lot of y'all are catching on. Okay. So, girl, I post it to Instagram. I share it. Like, when I post it, I share it to my stories. Everything's fine. I was even more cautious that maybe it's something when it's processing that is happening, that something is wrong. Went to Instagram perfectly. Now, nothing happened. And I said, okay, maybe let me try to download it again. Still slow motion. So it was the Lord. It was nothing but the Lord. I had just read because I read a Bible chapter every night. I had just read my Bible chapter, and I feel like the Lord is with me all the time. But yesterday, I feel like he knew his child was about to freaking scream, right? So I went to Instagram, and I said, Ernice, just go. I went to TikTok, and I said, because the beginning of the video was regular, like the regular speed. But everything after about 3 seconds was slow motion. So I said, how about you cut it? I cut the video right where it started to go in slow motion. And I tapped on speed. And I sped it up to where it looked normal. Because thank goodness I could have muted the sound too. But anyway, I cut it and I sped up the video. So I put the speed to I think all the way to the end. And then it looked normal. And I said, okay. Now I had already did a voiceover in Instagram. So I had to redo the voiceover, which I wasn't mad at all. Because as long as the visuals were still there, I was good. When I tell you, I tell the Lord, thank you. So many, bro, me and him had a session, okay? And then when I looked it up, it says, oh, it could be due to low storage. It could be due to you need to update your app. Girl, I need a new phone. I do. I need a new phone. I have been trying to stick it out because y'all know, okay, this is how deep I go with wanting to do things in threes. I want to wait until the iPhone 18 comes out. But I was thinking last night maybe I should get a 15, but the 15s are hard to find. But I don't know. I need a new phone. I need like a terabyte of space at this point. Because this last night when I tell you, And that's why my video on TikTok and my YouTube short was late. I want to say it was like, it didn't come out until it was already today. Like it was like 12:15, I think, when I finally figured everything out and I redid the voiceover. So let this be let this be your notice to never not have an updated phone. Well, my phone is updated, it's just old. It's just old. I won't even say what generation I have because it's kind of embarrassing. But it still gives me the views. It still gives me what I need, you know? So I've gotten out of that. I used to have the forever iPhone plan. I think I still do. And whenever the new iPhone comes out, you know, I could get it. But it's just like, I don't even think that forever iPhone plan exists anymore. But anyway. Your girl was struggling. The struggle was so real yesterday, but we got it out. I bet you that. We got it out. I'm proud of me. Say you're proud of me. Okay. But yes, we had a beautiful, glorious day today. It was super cute. Our tea, our gift from... This ink color today, I was expecting her to change in color, but let me show you. It's not really showing up as good on the social swatch, but you know me and my scrabble, we got it done. So it is dark, but I'm not sure if you could see it here, but there are blues in the shadows. So this is another blue. It's just a very deep blue. So I don't know, but I still love it. Y'all, remember I told you I love a blue that's like a deep, deep blue. Yesterday was like an electric blue. Like yesterday was like a cobalt. I feel like a cobalt blue. But it's been fun. I'm so glad that I decided to do this because I wanted to actually finish the journal. So, anywho, I'm going to let you go. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend if you feel it. Also, by now, I feel like... Wait a minute. I was just about to go on a tangent. But wait a minute, why? I had one of my girls on TikTok. She commented on my video and she said, I bought the diamond ink vent and I haven't opened it yet. And that was so funny to me because that's so Ernest coded. Like, that is so me down like 3-4 years ago. I would buy all of these things and girl, not use a bit. I was into the, when I first started collecting cloth and paper, that's exactly what I was doing. I was collecting, setting up. Oh girl, set up a planner, nothing, baby. I'd have all of the things, set it up, sign up for all the things, set it up. Ask me if I used it. That's why I have so many inserts now. I have so many inserts that I had to purge, and I still got to purge and get through some because they're old, but they're still really good. They still look good, you know? So I try to get them to people who will still be able to use them or want it as like test paper or whatever. I'd rather give away my inserts than throw them away, you know? But I so understand that life of like having the things and not using them because that was an era. It was fun. It was fun getting the things, seeing the things. But it gets even better when you start to use your things. Stop buying stuff that's just sitting there, you know? Stop having those boxes stacked up like Domino's pizza boxes up the wall and you're not using them. That's why when I get my things from any box, I take it and I store it. I put it in my clear containers because I need to see. The only thing that I can't see are the things that are in my drawers on my desk. And even those drawers, I'm at my desk every day. My friends will tell you, girl, give that desk a rest. Girl, I'll be in here playing with my things, okay? Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you right here tomorrow. Again, bye.